Hello and welcome. As a hotelier professional with many years of experience in modern hospitality operations, it is my absolute pleasure to warmly welcome all students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. Today, we're diving into something that is truly reshaping our industry, how AI can become HR's most valuable strategic partner, shifting our focus from paperwork back to people.
So, here's our game plan. We're going to walk through the entire employee journey, starting with the new strategic role of HR. Then we'll look at how we attract and screen the best talent, how we support our people once they're on the team, and finally, what a future-ready HR department really looks like.
All right, first up, let's talk about the big picture. What we're seeing is a huge shift in the purpose of HR. It's moving away from being just an administrative center and toward being a real strategic player.
You know, for so long, HR has been seen as this paperwork engine, right? Just buried in forms and compliance. But the goal, the real vision, is for HR to be the people engine of the hotel. And that's the challenge. How do you get out from under that mountain of admin work to actually focus on mentoring, coaching, and building an incredible culture?
And that's exactly where generative AI comes into the picture. Now, the key is to stop thinking of it as a replacement for people. Instead, think of it as your most efficient administrative partner, a tool that handles all that heavy lifting with documentation so you can have the human conversations that truly matter. So, how does this actually work in the real world? Let's start right at the beginning of an employee's journey, getting the very best talent in the door. And believe it or not, it all starts with the job description.
This is such a brilliant example of how a really specific prompt can make all the difference. You see, you're not just asking for a generic list of duties. You're telling the AI about the character, the culture, and the values you're looking for. And guess what? You start attracting candidates who are a perfect fit for your vision, not just people looking for any old job.
And just look at the difference this makes in the language. It's night and day, isn't it? Manages front desk staff becomes mentors junior staff. Handles guest issues becomes demonstrates exceptional emotional intelligence. One is just a list of tasks. The other is an invitation to come build a career with you.
Okay, so your amazing, culture-focused job description has attracted a fantastic pool of candidates. Awesome. But now comes the next challenge, screening for real excellence. And that means asking questions that get past the rehearsed answers.
We've all been in those standard interviews, right? But imagine using AI to create pointed, behavioral questions like this. All of a sudden, you're not just confirming what's on their resume. You're digging so much deeper into how they think, how they act under pressure, and how they'll truly fit with your team.
And the process to do this is actually incredibly straightforward. First, you just define the absolute core skills you need for the role. Second, you write a sharp, specific prompt for the AI. And third, you pick and polish the very best questions it gives you. It's a simple, powerful way to make sure you're hiring the right people every single time.
Now let's move on to what happens after you've hired that perfect candidate. How do you support and develop your people? Well, it often starts with a document we all know and maybe don't love, the employee handbook.
Let's be honest, creating a comprehensive employee handbook is a massive project. But with AI, you can have it draft clear, professional, and compliant policies in a fraction of the time. This transforms the handbook from a huge one-off project into a living document that's easy to keep up to date.
Okay, let's talk about something that can be stressful for everyone involved: performance reviews. It is so hard for managers to find that perfect balance of being honest and constructive while also being encouraging and motivational.
This is a total game changer. Using AI to create structure templates like this brings fairness and consistency to the whole review process. It helps ensure that reviews are genuinely about development, not judgment. It can even help a manager turn their rough notes into a professional summary with clear, actionable feedback.
So let's zoom out and bring all of these different pieces together. What does all of this mean for the future of your HR department? Well, it's all about elevating the entire employee experience.
When you step back and look at it, this is the real transformation we're talking about. Every single document, from the job post to the handbook to the performance review, stops being just another piece of paper. Instead, each one becomes a thoughtful tool designed to support, to clarify, and to elevate an employee's entire journey.
And here is the ultimate goal. We work so hard to deliver 5-star, sophisticated service to our guests. This is about bringing that same level of precision to our internal operations. When HR runs this smoothly,
The backstage of your hotel finally starts to match the front stage.
And that brings us to the final, and I think the most important question that I want to leave you with today. As you move forward, how will you use this incredible tool not to replace human connection, but to amplify it? How will you use AI to elevate the truly human side of hospitality?
As you continue on your learning path with us at Europe Hotel School, that question will be key to your future as a leader. We are so honored to support you on this journey, and we wish you every success in your hospitality career.